right, now we're warmed up. Welcome to the Culinary Hotline. Bling! Bit more bass than I'm used to, but it's okay. This morning we are bringing a Christmas special to you featuring two of the incredible Khanya Mzongwana's recipes in the latest Woolworths Taste the Christmas Special. And you know they're going to do it special. So first up, Khanya is making her Italian-style caprese wreath, which will make for the ultimate festive platter. And please, if you've got any questions, she is like a walking encyclopedia. Please drop us a voice note, 063-408-8863. Most notably, you can ask, what is the magical green juice that we are looking at? A moment ago, I picked that up and smelled it. Before you say that, how are you?
I'm so good. I'm so good. It's so lovely to see you.
You can tell I'm very excited to have you here, my friend, because I know you bring things that are just slightly different. And when Taste does Christmas,
We do it big.
you do it bigger than anybody.
We overdo it.
Yes, as one must, because this is the time of the year where a little bit of excess goes a long way.
A long way,
As
yeah.
it should. This is something completely new, and I don't often get to say that on this show. To be able to create something that feels South African over the festive, but still has a traditional element.
Yes.
Beautiful. So walk me through what we are creating.
Okay, so we're making a caprese wreath. It's so easy. It's basically a circle of cheese and tomato goodness.
I
So
love that. Because these are fresh flavors that we absolutely love our seasonal veg. We love the produce that we get in South Africa. So what a clever way of creating kind of a showstopper moment, but it's not 4.5 hours in the
Exactly.
kitchen.
exactly.
You can see I'm ready to slice that cheese. Eh? Can I
Okay.
slice it for you?
Yes.
I'm ready
You
to...
can slice the cheese.
How thick do you want your... Can you pass me that little cleaver there? Thank you, my dear.
The most important question is, how thick do you want it?
Exactly. Normally, I completely overdo it, but I'll generally count backwards from how many guests we
Yes.
are having.
Slicing like a true gentleman there.
Absolutely beautiful. Then please, if you will, my friend, explain to me what is going on in this gorgeous-looking green. I immediately thought, is that like a basil oil or reduction or something? What is going on in that bowl?
You're not even wrong. It's like there is basil in there, but there's also celery, which is one of my favorite things in the world. Basil, celery, a little bit of chive, some garlic, and canola oil.
What would you call that? Is it just a dressing, I suppose?
I call it magic green oil. It's what all the smart, fancy chefs are putting in
Magic
their
green oil
on their food.
Ooh. See, this feels like one of those reality cooking show moments, you know, where someone's figured something out. I love this, and this is probably the healthiest thing you're going to eat on your festive table, hey? Well,
Probably. I mean, it's like copious amounts of cheese, and people won't notice that you're eating that much cheese. So I don't know. It's only healthy if you make it that way.
I love it. Abundance, opulence, but also economics. And I think you guys,
Exactly.
you really do think about that. When Taste get together, when you mad geniuses sit in your mad geniuses laboratory to whip up these incredible offerings, what inspires you? So what inspired you this Christmas?
So what inspired me was more is more. That was my
I
motto
like
for this
that.
Christmas. It's just more is more. Make everything like really beautiful. Maximalism is in. I don't know if people are saying maximalism is out there lying to you.
Yeah.
It's back in, and
They're
I
just
feel
being
like
so minimalist. They're being so 2023. Come on, man.
I'm just saying. But I just love the idea of making every single dish spectacular in its own right, you know?
Completely. And there's something about that maybe we've stepped away from the occasion a little bit because we've had to, because we've been hurt economically, I suppose, more than anything else. But
It's a broke Christmas.
Yeah, it's a broke Christmas, but it doesn't mean the traditional, those markers don't have to be there. Put in the effort. I still remember one of the best Christmases I've had. Must have had the worst food because we did it ourselves. It was the first Christmas that we attempted as kind of young adults to do ourselves with the traditions that we loved. The food was mediocre at best, but it was still the best Christmas that I can remember because we took ownership of it and we did it and everyone did their little part.
Yes.
And this person brought that. There is something beautiful about the collaborative nature of Christmas.
That's the thing. We got to all pull our weight and help out in the kitchen, you know. You can tell that I don't get a lot of help because I'm constantly just like, get out my way, Graham.
I know, but I love it. Look, I'm a terrible side seat driver in the kitchen, so I've learned to step away when someone's in their flow flow and be ready to help when needed, because we want the festive table to be set with a social element. I hate the idea of someone being hidden away. I want my kids to be helping me. They must be creating, they must be invested in the meal that we're making, so when we've got to eat it, that they are there. Okay, you've just done something mind-blowing once again. You just simply chopped up. You're a disruptor. Look at you. Just chopped up herbs, put it in oil, and now you're just throwing it over our... And that looks so festive, and it's about the least festive ingredients that you could get. I suppose the rosemary is quite festive. You might find it on a roast, but...
I decided to go with the regular mozzarella. You know, usually it would be bocconcini or burrata, but I just decided, you know what? Are we in a recession?
Yeah, I think for the next two decades, we're probably going to feel like we're in a recession, and that's okay.
Yes.
Make use of what you've got. The color on your secret green magical oil.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is gorgeous.
Ain't it just?
And I wish our viewers at home could smell that, the depth of whatever is going on in that. But look at the amount of green.
It's all that garlic and celery.
It's kind of like a sauce pretending to be an oil, hey?
Exactly.
Cheeky little sauce.
It's just a little sneaky way of getting the flavor in there.
I feel like you have allowed the produce to sing, and you've done very little with it.
I have done so little.
And you've gone max as well. So, you know, you've been able to embody and capture the theme of taste this year in such a powerful, simple way. I love it.
I can't get enough.
Any major... Yeah, no, just don't hold back. I think people are going to just start looking for this and making this every week, because it is just magical. Any highlights in taste that really, really excite you?
Oh, that really excites me. Okay, so shout out to Clem Pedro, because he has, as usual, a really beautiful menu in this issue.
Well done, Clemmy.
Well done, Clemmy, always. Abby has got her traditional, gorgeous Christmas menu, as always.
Pass that magazine here. I just want to have a little...
I was hoping you would ask me to pass.
Okay, I'm going to say that's probably meant to be a trifle, but taste style. Come on.
Of course.
Get out of town.
Doing too much, as usual.
Oh, my goodness. And I love the fact that you do get the visual cues as well.
100%.
You get to... Oh, my goodness. I love it. And yes, there is a lot of really good nutritional content in here as well. So don't just think it's all for... this is like a cookbook that you would wait an entire year to buy.
That's it. That's exactly what it is.
Hey?
Every opportunity. Oh, there's Clem's beautiful story.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Clementine, the colours.
Clementine.
Oh, my goodness, lad. Look, we've missed you, but this is okay. If you're going to send us treats like this,
yes.
Exquisite. And this is where you can take something just like a normal roast chicken and elevate it to that showstopper.
Exactly.
Or it goes back on the plinth. I love that when it has to be displayed. You might be a mad genius, okay? And I mean that in all the best ways. All the best ways, because you guys really do nail it, and you do it in a way that's accessible. So thank you so much. If you want this culinary inspiration for yourself, you can head over to expressoshow.com or get your hands on the latest edition of Taste. Wow. Yay.
Yay.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso. I'm so glad you're here. It's S3 Entertainment, and we're in the kitchen. And this talented individual, Khanya, is here and to give us another. And the thing is, I'm looking for ting-ting-tings around me before I say this. I've paid everybody. It is another Culinary Hotline bling! Thank you. You're all getting 10 rands. Everybody. Thank you. So, right. This is something that intrigued me. When I read this, Khanya, coconut water, pork belly with a Rice Crispy chili crisp that will give you all the festive flavors. Khanya, first and foremost, all right, how does one just say, ooh, coconut water, ooh, belly, ooh, let's do it? I'm trying to find out where were you, why, how?
Sometimes I surprise myself.
You should.
I love to cook pork belly in a little bit of liquid, and I felt like stock is so done, you know. And I was just like, how about coconut water? Do people cook with it, you know?
Hold on, so you're saying stock is done?
No, stock is not done. I can't believe I said that.
Said it. Khanya just said that stock is done, which means I need to ask you this. If you're going to go coconut water, are you suggesting that this year we play around with a liquid in which we process our pork belly?
Absolutely.
Are you playing around with a liquid? So you're saying fizzy drinks, are you saying? I'm asking for a friend.
Well, fizzy drinks are not like a terrible thing to cook meat with. You know, there is
Okay.
Hong Kong chicken. It's cooked with Coca-Cola.
Okay.
So it is a thing.
All right, so let's focus coconut water.
Okay.
I'm assuming that this is left in the cupboard and like, let's throw it in, right?
Not at all.
Okay.
This was very intentional. I promise
All right.
you, this was intentional.
Great.
Okay, so what we usually do is we score the pork belly.
Yes.
But you know what? We're skipping that step.
Okay, no,
today.
it's because this is TV, right? But we usually score, and when you do your scoring on your pork belly skin, make sure you don't cut into the flesh. Otherwise, you're going to compromise that beautiful crispiness, because what happens is the flesh itself, it releases moisture into the actual crispy part, and that's not going to be good. What?
Wow.
I'm just trying to back you up here, Khanya. What's
Thank
up?
you.
know?
Oh my
That's
gosh,
it.
you're amazing.
So that's why. So we scored, and then
We pat it dry.
Yes.
We add some lovely, beautiful coarse salt on. I like Malden salt because I'm
Yes.
fancy.
Me too. I'm also very fancy.
And then we just put it in the oven. We get the crackling to crackling.
Yep.
Pop that in there.
You know, and this is the crackling is always a contentious part of the pork belly as well. Personally, you know what I really enjoy doing?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy taking like a finer salt and just like leaving it on the skin. And just like
Overnight.
overnight and just letting it just get
Air
all
dry
the moisture.
in the fridge.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
How cool is that? And then by the time you actually get to the whole, you know, in the oven part, it's like popping.
It's
gonna hear
popping.
pa, 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 which is cool.
And you got to keep your eye on it.
You know what I'm
You've
saying?
gotta
Otherwise,
keep
you
your
get
eye
those
on
little
it.
black bits around, and you don't want that.
You don't want
beautiful
that.
golden.
Exactly.
That's it. So now I see, jalapenos. Please talk to me. I know when you say jalapeno, this is beautiful, Khanya. Please talk to me about a jalapeno.
I love how you're just able to switch characters.
Gracias.
It's amazing.
It's okay. It's different, you know.
Okay,
Alright.
okay. So here we go. This is my Rice Krispies Chili Crisp. I added the Rice Krispies because it's fun and also because it's a familiar ingredient.
I'm gonna ask this. This is such a great idea.
It's
you,
so
you've
fun,
changed the
right?
game for me with regard to this. This Taste Magazine and you, Khanya, is a match made in honest culinary heaven.
Oh, thank
No, I'm
you.
serious now. It's just that we need people to stretch our minds further than the produce. We have to
Yes.
actually think about the experience of not only making it, enjoying it, but just like I want to twist people's minds before they even tuck in. That way the
Exactly.
experience is so much better when you eat.
Consider the whole pantry, you know, and
Okay.
make.
You're adding a bunch of different things, so let me just recap on that. I saw you. It looked like you added, is it shallots and jalapeno and what else?
Okay, I added some jalapenos.
Yes.
We added some shallots,
Yeah.
sliced up nice and thin.
Nice.
We added our garlic.
Yeah,
And then some anise, cinnamon, and black peppercorns.
Christmas all over. Nice.
Oh, yes. Come
Okay.
on now. And sneaking the Christmas flavors in there.
I like how you did that. Very sneaky.
And then, look at me not knowing how to put a stove on.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Embarrassing.
I can help. What do you mean I can help?
Please help.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm on it. Don't worry. So,
I haven't asked you to do anything.
no, but the thing is, I like listening to you.
Yes, thank you.
You're my favorite person to listen to. So that's why I'm just listening and I'm
Oh, stop.
enjoying it. That's it.
Oh, stop.
That's it. So I'm just gonna enjoy it. Okay, that's on there. Great.
that on,
okay,
Fab?
I'm gonna walk past you over here and let's go for. You got some?
So this kind of happens in two parts.
Great.
Where we mix all these beautiful dry ingredients together, and then kind of the wet ingredients go into a pan with some oil, enough oil to really like cover them up, and then we sort of slowly cook that, and we get it nice and crispy. Cooking it too fast is going to get it to scorch, and we don't want that. So we've got some chili flakes here. I like smoked. Smoked chili flakes. We've got some paprika in
Yep.
here. We've got some brown sugar.
Okay, now
Love a
you-
little bit of sweetness.
This is the type of flavors that I love. You know, it's just that hum of heat, but that front of flavor. I like the hum at the back, and then the fun in the front. And
business
that's
in the
it's-
front,
it's
party
like
at the
it's
back.
like the mullet of flavor.
my
you know what I mean?
gosh.
That's how it goes. I like it.
I love that. I love that. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
we've got some soy sauce in here. We've got our chili flakes, our paprika. We have. Did we add salt?
Let's just add salt
Let's
anyway.
add some salt
Great,
in
thank
there.
you very much.
And we've got our brown sugar. At this
And
point,
This is exciting. Okay, now you're getting excited now. I'm like trying to get to the
Yay.
Rice Krispies as soon as possible because this is a game changer for
all
me.
right,
Just
all right,
thinking
all
about
right.
it. Please.
So what I like to do is to add the Rice Krispies last, once the oil is incorporated in
Okay.
there, so that they don't get soggy in the soy sauce.
That's what I was actually going to want to ask you. Is that like obviously Rice Krispies is going to take on moisture, so so keeping it crispy means adding last minute, right?
Exactly.
So are you saying that if we are going to use this is definitely for a use as soon as you make it scenario, or are you happy to let this sit a bit?
You know what? The last time I made it, the Rice Krispies stayed crispy for days. 4 days, because something happens with
Alchemy?
the...
What alchemy is this? What? Are you serious?
Look, sometimes, you know...
You get lucky, eh?
Sometimes you get lucky, exactly.
Stop it, this one.
So this
Oh.
is something that I would suggest in case you don't have the time to do all of this.
So good, though.
Chili Crunch from Woolies, it's like one of my favorite things. It's always in my pantry. Exactly,
You
it's
know
so
what?
good.
Can I tell you something, right? That on an egg.
Oh my gosh,
Just like that.
this on a fried egg
Yeah.
with a runny yolk, come on.
My knees are going weak. Yes, and that's why I agree. That's such a good alternative. But I'm actually, I need to see this.
Oh yeah,
Because this is what I'm going to try.
absolutely,
This festive season.
absolutely.
Christmas, I'm going to give it a shot. This is so good.
Please do,
I'm
please
going
do.
to. I'll let you know how it goes.
Tag me.
I will tag you. It's going to be so good.
Yeah,
All right?
so if you are pressed for time, but you really want to try this idea out, you could really just take this, take some extra oil.
Yes.
Mix your Rice Krispies chili crisp in, let it chill overnight, and that's it.
This is great.
So once that over there is
Yeah.
ready, we're going to take it, we're going to strain it,
Yes.
and then we're gonna reserve those crispy bits,
Okay,
right?
cool.
Then we're going to pour our oil into here, pour our Rice Krispies into here, and then we're going to mix those beautiful crispy aromatics in, and
Khanya.
that's
This is it.
that's the whole tweet.
I love it. Think about this, right? What we've done is, and this is why maybe get experimental. Bit of coconut water for the pork belly, a Rice Krispies in a certain crisp. I think this is the type of flavors that we want. We want the festive season to be experimental. And if you're looking for the ultimate guide to any experiment, I'm going to move this over here very quickly for you.
Bring it, bring it, bring it.
Khanya, collaboration, the Taste Magazine. I'm just letting you know, if you want to try, you try with this magazine. And of course, it doesn't come with a Khanya, but it does come with you being amazing in the kitchen. So thanks a lot for sharing. ExpressoShow.com, of course, always has this. But I think recipes in here, grab this. I think that's where you're going to get the best type of action. Talking about action, we go from the kitchen to what is going to be cooking on the dance floor in the next couple of seconds. Graham, what do you got, brother?